again. This is www.theangelistool.com. Today we're going to attempt to create a threaded bolt in Solidworks. Now, making your own thread in Solidworks is important when you need to make it your own specific geometry and specs. Another thing you want to keep in mind is that the thread shape that we're going to be using in this demonstration can be substituted for whichever thread shape is required, be it a shop V-thread or an Acme thread or a ball screw. The ball screw, that's the one we're going to be demonstrating today. All right, that being said, we're going to start off by making the body and the head of the bolt. And we'll start off by selecting the top plane. And then a circle. And we're going to create a radius out to 400 thousandths. And we're going to select OK. Then we're going to extrude it out to 4 inches. And we'll select OK again. And we'll shrink it a little bit. And we'll tilt it a little so we can see that top planar face. Now let's make the head of the screw. I'm starting from this planar face. We're going to select the face. Then go Tools, Sketch Entities, and we're going to select the polygon, the 6-sided polygon. And we'll start at the center, and we'll pull it out to about 8 or so. And we'll select OK. Now we can extrude this up to 3/4. And click OK. There we go. We got the basic shape of our screw. Now we're going to make some reference geometry at the bottom of this shaft, right down here. I'm going to select the bottom plane of face. It'll turn green. Then we'll go Insert Reference Geometry in Plane. And as we can see, that plane is away from our body. Let me go out a little so you can see it better. You see it's away from the body. What we have to do is we got to reverse it. We need it to invade the body as such. And we'll accept it. Now we can zoom in a little bit and tilt it so we can see it a little bit better. Now let's select that plane and sketch. And what we're going to do is we're going to select this outermost perimeter right here of the shaft of the screw. And now we can go to the toolbar at the top and we use the Convert Entities tool and it'll turn black. Now we can see that we've changed that outside perimeter line to the plane that we have created. Now we're going to exit the sketch. Let me shrink it a little bit. We're going to exit the sketch and we're going to go to the right plane. Now we'll go to Insert, Curve, and helicoil spiral right here. Let's reverse that a little so we can actually see it. Now we go into the parameter box and we'll make the pitch 1/4 inch, 0.25, and we'll make the revolutions 10. And we're going to keep the starting angle at 0 so that we can use the right plane in the next step. And we can accept this. Now we're going to select that right plane and circle, and right down at this intersection we're going to create our circle, which will be simulating our thread in this case, and we're going to dimension it at 0.1. Okay, now we're going to exit the sketch. Now we'll go up to Insert, Cut, and Sweep. And we go over to the parameter box, and we're going to select the path. And we're going to select the sketch that we made of the circle. And there's our path. And we can accept this now. And there's our thread. Now we can go into the design tree and manipulate these parameters any way we want. So let's click on Edit Feature and Helix Spiral, and we'll change the revolutions to 16 and keep everything else the same. And there we go. That's about all there is to this tutorial, and I hope that you found it to be helpful, and I will look forward to talking with you again. This is www.theangelestool.com.